coming. Because the movements of the moon between April 23rd to 30th will shake your soul.
It's still just energy in our body. And everybody will experience things differently.
The past 3 weeks have been full of big changes, transformative, shocking developments.
Welcome to my life of insomnia. Yeah. Can't sleep. Middle of the night. My brain won't shut down. Just, it won't turn off. So what are we gonna do about it? One thing I can't stop thinking about is that board that Anthony sent me. The Mike V. The shape is incredible. I just really want to skate it. I'm gonna take my 8.5 custom black Grand King locker trucks off my Gons 86. Haven't even skated them yet. I'm gonna use them for this board, but I gotta create a sticker job first. That's why I came out here, to create a sticker job. Let's see what we can make.
We are talking about such a fast and impressive energy.
All right, got my stickers picked out. What do you think? I like that. Now I just gotta peel the stick, but we're gonna use Little John's Black Skinny Moths. These are my favorite rails. So I'll place them, make sure the stickers are where I want them. And I'm gonna mount some base plates. We'll seat the hardware. That way the new paint on my Grand King lockers won't get all fucked up on the torque. And this is a 14.5 wheelbase, and I was gonna re-drill the nose, but I don't fucking need to. I got Grand King lockers. All I gotta do is move them forward. 1/4 inch piece, that's 14-inch wheelbase. It's gonna give me a 7.1 tail and a 7.1 nose. Fuck yeah. Yeah, got my Dragons, got my Lil Johns, got my Wax I Wax, got my Curb Junkies, got my Dagner pipes, and the best of the best, we'll have my Grand King fucking lockers. Yeah, my favorite trucks. And most important, we got Anthony, Adventures in Skateboarding, 40 plus. Thanks again, my friend. Can't wait to shred with you in person. Woo! All right, I gotta grip it. Thinking about just doing some 90s lines. I don't really want to see this, but I do like the red. The red is awesome. Might do some fat lines. All right, gonna do a cut here, cut there, and a cut there. Oh yeah, see that nice deep red. Final grip job. Damn, came out just like I wanted it. The red looks so amazing. Yeah, I can only imagine the blunt slides on this tail. Holy fuck. All right, I'm gonna mount some base plates, countersink these holes, then we'll get some rails on. Hardware seated. Yeah. It's gonna have a nice tilt for hurricanes and feebles. Lil John's Skinny Moths installed. Looking fucking good. All I need is my Grand King lockers. These are going on here. Not sure what wheels we're using yet, but we're definitely using these trucks. Yeah, I think we're going with 56 Nano Rats. But the shape, I think it's only right. Fitting on these 8.5 lockers. Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna need some risers though. I'll save these blue ones for when we put them back on there. And I got some black 1/4 inch. We'll try these. Little John slop jars. Yeah. Best of the best. Ooh, Red SKFs. Yeah. All right, we gotta check this ass end out. So light. Here we go. Damn, looks so sick. Fuck. Thanks again, Anthony. We got a little old school, some new school. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, man, that thing looks fat in the back. I can't wait to blunt slide that motherfucker. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Okay, now all I gotta do is sleep, get some fucking energy, and put it in this. So we'll see when that happens. Who knows? I haven't slept in days. All right. That was fun. See you soon.
I'm feeling intense adrenaline and excitement when I'm going on a roller coaster that I like, you know, and I'll pay money and stand in line to do that. If you wake up on a Tuesday morning in your bed and you start feeling that, it's anxiety, fear, desperation.
Wake up, my heart's just fucking pounding. Boom, 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 man. Can't even lay there. You can feel it through your ear on the pillow. It's so annoying. So I normally just get up and brush my teeth. It's kind of calming. Takes 2 minutes. Makes my heart rate go down.
As your attention into relaxation deepens, you may find that there is nothing to fix, nothing to force. That healing unfolds as naturally as simply breathing.
Up every hour on the hour. Egg yolk, cheese, sauerkraut, and a burger.
Too. There's been studies that show that cognitive function and also cognitive function if you're sleep impaired.
I take this thing called by Biooptimizers called Magnesium Breakthrough, which has 7 forms of magnesium in it. I'm a big fan of that. You can also isolate the magnesiums if you have trouble sleeping. Magnesium threonate, that's really good. Magnesium citrate and glycinate are good for intestinal motility. So if you're not somebody that has regular bowel movements,
I'm not at all.
Magnesium deficiency is highly linked to poor intestinal motility. So if you're not somebody that sleep and their body tired but their mind awake, this is generally a rise in something called catecholamines, these neurotransmitters in the brain that create a wakened state. They're also the same neurotransmitters that create anxiety and trigger our fight or flight response. A lot of times magnesium, methylfolate, and a simple B complex will quiet those squirrels. Very, very simple methylated nutrients to actually break down those catecholamines. Because, you know, I talk about this all the time. A lot of people that suffer from anxiety are never really told what it is. Like, nobody sits them down and tells them, what is anxiety? Like, why do I feel, why do sometimes I feel like I'm in a heightened state of awareness? And then I move from a heightened state of awareness to being anxious. And then I move from being anxious to full-blown anxiety. Like, I actually feel the presence of a fear. And then, you know, sometimes that presence of a fear goes into like a rapid heart rate or acute hearing or pupils dilate. And then that goes into a full-blown panic attack. And if catecholamines continue to rise, you can even have a full-blown paranoia. It's this rise in this category of neurotransmitters called catecholamines. So if we identified anxiety as that. And I'm not saying it's always that, but the majority of people have that form where they have metabolism issues because of a gene mutation called COMT. And they are worriers, not warriors. So they lay down to go to sleep at night, their mind wakes up. They start ruminating thoughts at night. If they think about anything at night, they'll take it straight to a worst case scenario. So every scenario that they ruminate on at night, they take it to a worst case scenario.
That's crazy that could be nutritionally related.
It's absolutely nutritionally related, because when you talk about what do catecholamines do in the body? They're our fight or flight response. So if you walked out of this door right here and somebody was standing in front of you with a knife right in that hallway, besides kicking their ass, your pupils would dilate, your heart rate would increase, your extremities would flood with blood, your hearing would get acute, you would instantly start having a fight or flight response. Well, what happened, right? I mean, that person didn't do anything to you yet. What happened inside of your body that caused that response? You received a dump of catecholamines. Norepinephrine, epinephrine, ephedrine, and dopamine. One of those we call adrenaline. So you're in this hyperacute state. So that's like we dump those to an 8, full-blown fight or flight response. Well, what happens if we dump them to a 3? Well, if that happens at night, you're body tired, but your mind awake. And so you lay there just ruminating because your mind is in a awakened state, even though your body is tired. And so if you look at the pathways that actually break down catecholamines, how do we downregulate catecholamines? Complex of B vitamins, a form of B12 called methylcobalamin, which you can get anywhere, guys. Something called methylfolate, and every once in a while, SAMe, acetylmethionine. It is astounding what you can do to human beings by putting those raw materials back.
I'm on them, Gary. Methylated vitamins. This is April 24th, 1 a.m. Welcome to my world. The one thing that is feeling better is the depression. It's definitely lifted. I think I hit the peak of it on Tuesday during my training. Like, after that training, I was so exhausted. I just wanted to smoke weed and go to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. I knew if I would have smoked a big old fat blunt, boom, could have went to bed. But I've been up ever since Tuesday. Yeah. But I mean, I used to function like this. When I worked swing shift, night shift, fucking power industry style, I'd be up for 36 hours. And then when I got off, I'd be fucking drinking, smoking, and partying for the next 3 days. I'd sleep 12 hours, and then I'd go back to work for another 36 hours. Do it all over again. So my body is trying to do that again, you know? After being retired for over 10 years. It's crazy. But I'm just gonna lay down and try to close my eyes when I feel a little bit of sleepiness. I slept 15 minutes in the hammock this afternoon, and it felt like I slept a couple of hours. It was actually probably what boosted me right now. But I gotta get some sort of rest. I got shockwave therapy on my plantar fasciitis tomorrow morning at 0900, so gotta be ready for that. Gotta recover after that. And then Friday, I've got some brain treatment I'm gonna be going through, holistic style, just to help me. You know, I'm taking and doing every protocol. It's just, the time has to pass, you know, my brain has to be retrained. So that's what I'm working on. Mental strength, yeah. Ooh, Chilly Willy. Good morning, good morning. I got 2 hours of solid sleep. This is the best I've felt in a week. Holy fuck. Woke up, without my heart exploding out of my chest for the first time in 29 days. Can you believe that? Holy fuck. Is my brain getting trained? Well, I'm not getting the sleep that I need, but fucking 2 hours and I feel like a new man. Let me tell you that. Shit. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna go eat. I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna go feed my muscles some protein. I'm gonna go feed my brain some fat. Then, it's a possibility I might go to the skate park. That's how good I feel right now. But I can't go hard. I can't push. My plantar fasciitis is killing me. And I got shockwave therapy at 0900, so gotta take it easy. Oh yeah. All right. Made it to the skate park. 0620. We got some time for the sun comes up. So we're gonna go sweep the curb, wax the curb with some Wax-O-Wax, stretch. We're gonna roll on this thing of beauty. Yeah, I can't wait. All right. We'll see you when the sun comes up. All right. Curb is swept. Curb is waxed. Body is stretched. Now let's go take a wiggle on this awesome fucking board. Feel the trucks. Make sure I don't gotta do any adjustments, because I haven't even really stood on this thing yet. And then the sun should start peeking. Oh, that's it right there. Oh yeah, perfect. First grind. First ollie. Oh. Let's get a right on grind. Oh man. Feeling fucking good. 2 hours of sleep. Hope you can make it outside today. Let's go get some slides and grinds. Yeah. You. Woo, man, this thing feels incredible. That's how you prevent getting wax in your grip tape. Jesus. Yeah, good morning. This is when you call it quits. I can't even breathe. Need more sleep. Huh. Oh, fuck. Damn. I learned a new trick. F48 on this board, thanks to Anthony. Yeah. I mean, I was able to do all those tricks. I just put them all in a combo. First time on this board, so I won't forget that, that's for sure. I would have liked to got a clean one, but I just don't have the energy. And if I keep going, I'm gonna fall, take a beating. And I don't need any bruises. I'm already having a hard time fucking healing on 2 hours of sleep, so. I got about an hour before I go to my shockwave therapy. So I'm just gonna take a break, drink some water, hydrate, catch my breath. All right, cheers to healers. One thing I wanted to share with everybody is that my experience with plantar fasciitis and shoes, the best shoes that have given me the most comfort, most support, best board feel are these iPath Cats. Don't matter what fucking color. I got 2 pairs, and put the Old Bones all day insoles in them. That's what feels best. I put every insole in them, and even the stock ones don't feel bad. I put those back in one time. They're okay, but man, my fucking heel was killing me. But these have the least amount of feet pain, and they're wide. They're like a square, so your feet can just kind of splay out. So if you're having foot issues, I'd try the iPath Cats, Old Bones, all day insoles. Get 2 fucking pairs. That way you don't gotta pull them out of your shoes. You can put them in multiple shoes. Nobody's paying me to say this shit either. I'm just letting you know on my experience. With these handicapped fucking arthritic knees and my fucked up ankles and feet, this is what feels best today at 48 years young. You're welcome.
Could you take 30 days away from it and not completely lose your mind? Or could you just take 30 days away from it? How should we frame this thing of addiction, and so that people can ask themselves, like, do I have it or does it have me? Like, smoke a ton of high THC weed.
You know, the thing with those people that are succeeding at it, like when we really look at that, like what percentage of the people is that, right? It's a very, very small percentage.
As you mentioned before, handle the discomfort of this thing that's like their medicine.
Yeah.
It's the thing that makes them feel good.
Usually it's a lot of marijuana these days, and you know they start to clear up from that, but they're extremely dysregulated, agitated, reactive, and you know after sometimes 3-4 weeks, we start to see a completely different person. And one of the things I'm convinced is that they haven't been with their phones, they haven't been on social media, but you can start to see the impact that has on them. You know, they're so anxious about not being connected in that way, or being, I would imagine, in that universe that you're talking about that's hot fudge sundae all the time. Like, who doesn't want to eat hot fudge sundae all the time?
Well, and then hot fudge sundae doesn't seem to taste so good.
No, then you need more hot fudge sundae.
Yeah, I mean, that's the dopamine dynamic stuff that, thank goodness, Anna Lemke, author of Dopamine Nation, made so clear, that those big fast inflections in dopamine very quickly lead to smaller and smaller peaks in dopamine from the same behavior or substance, and then the trough of low that comes after.
You know, the hot fudge sundae feeling, even though the hot fudge sundae isn't giving it to you anymore.
Well, that's an extremely important point, that people are chasing a feeling.
On another note, I want to say, for anybody out there that is going to try doing what I've just tried to do over this last month, I don't recommend it for any of you, especially on your poor processed diet. The chemical imbalance that comes with a cold turkey detox of some sort of addiction could potentially kill you with a severe depression. I've had to deal with this in the past. I've kind of prepared myself for it. And I'm saying this because I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes, kind of patting myself on the back for as far as I've come, and not letting my mind defeat me. Not giving in, not caving in, not going back to the weed where I wanted to go back to the weed. For instance, my training this past Tuesday was the most tired, most weakest my mind has been. Check it out, I recorded it. Oh, god damn. Good afternoon. Tuesday, April 22nd, 11/11, yeah. Just finished my weekly strength training. Don't know how the fuck I did it. Just as tired as I was last week. Just as least amount of sleep as I had last week. 2 hours tonight. Not consistent. But somehow my body just keeps pushing through this. And I don't even know if it's gonna get any better. I'm on day 27 without weed. And all I think about is how much I've been suffering since I quit weed. It helped me in so many ways. Truly was a healing element to my mind and body. I was just talking to a friend here about it, and it's like, You know, this isn't my brain trying to relapse. It's just me being honest. And it's like, I got sleep, I didn't have any anxiety, never had depression, never had suicide thoughts. Just felt good, felt calm, felt patient, felt great all the time. And I haven't felt that in 27 days. Except for being on my skateboard. When I get on my skateboard and I come here to the strength training gym, my mind shuts off and I only focus on one thing. That's pushing and pulling. Or on my board, it's not falling. It's just doing. And when I smoke, that's how my brain functions. And when I don't smoke, my brain is all over the place. It is constantly trying to problem solve, troubleshoot, diagnose, heal. And the only thing that's happening is I'm just getting more anxiety. It truly does suck. But I'm doing the time. I'm telling you about it. Because I know I'm not the only one out here doing it and suffering. So if you're like me and you're disciplined, and when you set your mind to a goal, you complete it. I'm trying to feel what 40 days feels like without weed if I get over that hump. 90 days, it should be completely out of my system. If I'm still battling this, if I'm still battling with this, with all of this in 90 days, I don't know where my energy is going to be there, because my energy is not growing right now. It's kind of just maintaining the stagnant level, various ripples. No dopamine effects, no dopamine shots, no dopamine hits. Not even this training that I just went through, this workout. I don't even feel like I got a dopamine rush out of it, to be quite honest. I'm just fucking tired. And on Friday, I got an appointment with a brain doctor. They're gonna hook me up, trigger me, and try to solve and offer some solutions. And me knowing what I know they want to offer a plan of 8 to 12 treatments at this cost and some pills. So I'm trying to go to a holistic brain doctor, see what she can do for me. So I'll let you know when I get there. For all of you out there battling, keep battling. I want to keep going. But don't think it's easy for me. It ain't. Stay true. So yeah, I beat that. That was my worst of the whole month. And I feel like I'm on the uprise. I feel like tomorrow's day 30 and I'm getting past this shit, finally. Only time will tell, and I'm just gonna keep showing you. So, if you've been in the state that I've been in the diet that I've been in, and you've faced death multiple times, yeah, we're in this together. But if not, I don't recommend it for anybody. Go seek professional holistic health. Save your own life. I say this to all my friends. I gotta do a clothes change and fucking go get shock treatment therapy. Woo! Maybe I'll video it this time. We'll see. Really not in the video. It's just a stick with impulse. Clank, 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 clank. But yeah, this fucking plantar fasciitis, I don't have any inflammation. It's just so painful through here and in here. Just all this is the worst of it right here. So they're gonna yeah, oh, speaking of, yeah, right, that's what I'm talking about. Insoles, old bones therapy all day. That's what they look like. These are the best ones. Shout out to my friend OG Chuck. He gave me these right here. Whew, thanks again, my friend. These have actually kept me skating through pain this whole time. And thanks to my friend Eric that turned me on to the iPath cats. Yeah, these have been phenomenal. Whew. All right. Let me change my clothes. And get grounded. Yeah. All right. Man, my chiropractor's office has some nice fresh mullet curbs. Those are the good ones. All right, let's go get some shockwave treatment. Oh, here we go. Yep, getting ready. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, that hurt so good. Next treatment, Monday morning, 0900. Oh! All right, I gotta go home and ice this bad boy. Okay, let's go talk about this board real quick. Then I'm getting off my feet, starting the recovery. I had so much fun on this board. Oh my God, let me tell you. It was amazing. The tail for blunt slides, just as I predicted, locked in like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a good setup. I'm glad I got it in my fleet. So thanks again, Anthony. Big shout out. Adventures in Skateboarding, 40 plus. Yo! Cheers. Okay, now I'm going to get in the hammock. Start this recovery. And the recovery begins.
I'm thinking deep now. But anyway, so everybody who's got the lockers out right now, thanks for going on the website and purchasing those directly from us. So you should be.
We
getting
have
them
a
soon.
few left, but there's not many.
Like 14.
Yeah, I think.
Mostly 825 raw silver, and then there's a couple stragglers.
And we have another batch coming in, I think next week, a small batch. We'll
batch.
announce that.
Yep.
And then we have a bigger batch in about, I think, 8 weeks from now ish, 8 to 10 weeks. We'll have a bigger batch with two new sizes. 9 and 9.5, which everyone's been asking for. So we are listening to you out there with the suggestions. We're looking for ways to improve them and add more sizes. So it's all.
And there's
in
a couple
the works.
other special things that are going to be in that mix too, but we don't want to.
Well,
we're
also working on, based on requests, we've got in the works right now 2 other hardnesses of the bushings. We're going to have replacement bushings of the current ones, but then we're also going to have a soft version and a harder version for those who I know several people have been asking. So we're going to have those soon.
Yeah. And thanks to everybody who's putting out YouTube reviews, small and big channels. It doesn't matter. It really helps us take a look and then get ideas on how to make improvements.
Yeah. This truck was so radically different in its approach. When I designed it, I knew I was taking a little bit of a gamble because you don't know till you put it out there. And so we've definitely learned so much from the test pilots that have been riding them. So everything that we're learning is going into future stuff. So keep it coming, and don't be afraid to push them.
Yeah, and as we said from the beginning, it's you guys who are starting to create and innovate these trucks because we take your feedback and then we put it into what we do and what Donald makes. So
yep. And we've got some other stuff we're going to show you pretty soon that we've been working on. So FDWG, we're encompassing all these different things, and we're going to reach out to some of our friends out there that are also doing their own thing, and we want to bring them onto the show. So, because I think by being transparent and bringing you all along our journey, I think we want to also hear some other people's grind in their life and what they're doing to get through, and how maybe they could have some suggestions for us or bring some ideas that can help others that watch this podcast. So
like to get Dagner on.
Dagner, yeah,
'cause
Dagner.
We got to do that through Skype. There's a lot of
Jason Dagner does his YouTube channel where he has been doing a lot of stuff with the locker, and he customizes stuff, but he has also a pipe company. He sells pipes, these really cool pipes.
Dagner Pipes on
Dagner
YouTube.
Pipes, and he also has the struggles and the grinds of everyday life trying to make the ends meet, and so we want to bring him on so hear how he goes about it.